had the chance last year to be at conference. I had the chance to be last year at conference as a student and really enjoying exactly what you had just talked about. Wow, there's so many different people with such great talents around. And that was a very exciting opportunity. I was able to contrast that this time coming back and helping to assist a lot of those same people. So first of all, it's awesome when you get to deal with people that you really enjoy and that you value, and it's neat to see that. As I teach as well, it was nice to see a different perspective from assisting those primary teachers in my secondary role. But I'm learning from them while they're teaching, from a teaching perspective, and I'm learning from my students and what's going on in the range, sometimes as a student perspective, essentially one eye in each camp. So that was really rewarding. I only had that opportunity for one class, which was fantastic. It was a fighting rifle class that Adam Witch was primary on. David Laird really added a lot to that as well. And then there was, you can't already have fun with that. Brian Hill rolled his expertise in, and there was just a bunch of people up around. But it was really nice to be able to see from, like I said, one eye in almost each camp, or 1 foot in each camp, and be able to sort of balance that out. I really enjoyed the opportunity to work with students of all the different varying, no pun intended, calibers, and just really enjoy that. You mentioned it before, and I think it was mentioned elsewhere. It wasn't a competition between that and from all the people that helped out to even the students, because it's one thing to not have teachers working competing against each other, but I really felt that spirit of community, and the students subconsciously or consciously rolled through them as well, that it was like, I can be me, and if that's, I'm really new to my journey, they're okay, and it's okay, and this is the place for me, I'm at my spot. And if I've got some more skill, I'm a little bit more advanced, I'm a little further along my journey, I'm still okay here, and they can still help me out.
You're not going to be bored there, no matter what your skill level is. You'll be challenged.
Yeah,
right.
Absolutely.
So, but it's not challenged in a negative way.
No.
It's designed to fit or meet you where you are.
Absolutely.
Which is pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of unique sometimes in a large conference.
Yeah. It really is, because I mean, when you've got so many different people from so many different backgrounds coming together to find a common passion, or even maybe discover a new passion, that in particular is a saying.
I thought it was very interesting. I thought it was very interesting. They had some non-shooter and new shooter classes. People that maybe aren't even interested in shooting, but there was some self-defense classes, or people that are thinking, I'd maybe like to try, but I'm afraid to. So they broke it down to the very basic level.
Yeah, and I think so. Carrie Dudenhofer from Carrie Conceal did a lot of the non-shooter stuff. Who was an amazing instructor. So I think that provided a lot of value for a lot of people.
Yeah, and I heard that from different people. And then also with Katie Johnson's, kind of a little test, laying out different firearms for different people to try, kind of get a feel for what they liked and didn't like, and where else can you do that? I mean,
that's your own private range rental service, right in front of you in the conference there, to just be able to, I don't have to worry about spending this money, I don't have to worry about somebody leading me, I get to choose, I get to feel, and if I'm looking for input there, Katie was on it, she's so knowledgeable when it comes to that stuff, but I heard so many good things about that class as well, as you mentioned, Carrie's class and Katie's class. This is the first time, again, this is only my second conference, I know we've been going for like 4 years.
That's a good point. This is my first.
Yeah,
okay.
mine too.
So you're first, you're first, you're second, you're first.
Yeah.
So this is, we're not rolling for the brand here, right?
No,
we're just talking about our experience.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm sorry, but go ahead, George.
I was going to say, I think we need to note as well that we not only had new shooters versus very seasoned grandmasters here.
Absolutely.
We had very young, early 20s, and then we had, and I don't really know their ages, but they were
You're experienced.
retired
Yeah.
folks that were just learning how to shoot
Yeah, we could
themselves.
say 60s, 70s, maybe even older than that.
And the
Yeah,
different
yeah.
spectrums, I know we've mentioned it, we had very new or not really any experience. We had former law enforcement there.
Right.
We had current law enforcement. Again, you had all these different dynamics. I never heard, I talked to a lot of different people, I know we all have,
Yep.
that somebody said, I wasn't really serviced. I wasn't really taken care of. I didn't at least grab something useful for myself.
Right.
With that broad spectrum, this conference was still able to reach out and provide nuggets and benefit to those people,
To everybody.
while still, at the end of the day as well, getting the benefit of, with all of this, kids are helped on the other end as well.